What is currently your favourite in-the-box EQ? The reason I'm answering this question now is because I have just recently, January time, changed my in-the-box EQ of choice. I go through different stages of I like this EQ, I like this EQ, and I go through different stages. And I kind of settle on one EQ every now and then, and I change it up, and it becomes my main EQ. 6 months ago, for instance, it probably was the Lycia Muse EQ, or the Music. That was my EQ of choice then, and the reason I chose that then was because I compared it with the plug-in to the hardware, and they were very close. It was a very, very, very close match, and it was close. And you can listen to the audio demos I did in the YouTube review on it, and you'll hear that they are very, very close. So I figured to myself, let's start using that EQ, and it will be kind of a great EQ because, technically speaking, it does sound like its analog version, and I had the analog version in here. So at the moment, my EQ of choice is the SPL PQ. Now, the reason I've brought that in the box, and I have this on every single bus as my kind of main EQ, is for a few reasons. One reason being, on the Avid S4, I can map it perfectly. Reason two is that I've now got one in my mastering chain in here. So I'm loving it in the analog world, and I'm loving it in the digital world. And I'm kind of, the thing with it is when you know the sound of the analog gear, using the plugin, you can use it in a similar way, and you can achieve a similar sound. I haven't yet tested this against the plugin, but what I do know is that the plugin sounds brilliant. I love how the plugin sounds. The other thing with the plugin that I really like is that the plugin has obviously 5-band EQ, mid-side, 2 filters, stereo width, and a mono maker. So all of these factors in one plugin does kind of, it gives you a lot to do inside one plugin, and especially when you're darting around an Avid S4, the control on it is perfect. It really is. So they're the kind of reasons why that is now my plugin. I can't see a plugin EQ rivaling it in the sense that I'm going to get on as well with it. I love how I'm working with it, and that is partly because I'm using it in the hardware and in the analog world as well. Another one that's always in my chain is like FabFilter Pro Q3. I did swap it out for the Kirchhoff EQ when that came out, and I was enjoying that, but I found it slightly buggy in some senses, and the Pro Q3 was just bang on perfect every time. So yeah, my kind of main EQ of choice right now, as of January 2023, is the SPL PQ, and I will be testing it directly against the hardware and doing like a little A/B comparison. So that video will come soon. But I do really like all the SPL gear. I've got the Iron to the left of me here, and I've got the PQ here, and I do really enjoy using those two. The one thing I will say about the Iron is, in the box, I don't think it's the best compressor. I'm not keen on it as a compressor. As hardware, it's incredible. It's one of the best compressors you'll use. Kind of going on a tangent here. We're talking about EQs. But yeah, that's another video. Maybe I'll do that one next.